Okay, now we're going to take a tour of the office and the garage. We got a big steel brick here because we're doing a project for Kathy's school. She wants notepads for her kids, so we're currently padding them with the padding cement. Let's see if I turn that on. See, padding cement. It's kind of a fun project for the kids. Our laundry is out here. And there's Stanic's electric bicycle. Got that hanging up. So let's see if we can kind of describe that. Right there in under the seat is the battery, and it then transfers power to the motor and the hub. Okay, and you can still pedal it. It's still a 5-speed bicycle. But the electric motor gives you a nice assist up the hills. And on one charge, you should get about 14-15 miles and do about 12 miles an hour. Got it hanging up right now for a little bit of the winter. And this is the office door, and we'll go in there in a second. Okay, finish the garage. Got my golf clubs and my skis and all my stuff hanging up out here. And the workbench is a mess. Not as clean, never will be as neat and clean as a Bill Mazinski garage, but it is used a lot. And the workbench is a mess because I had some projects going. And that's where Kathy stores her electric bicycle. I can move it aside a little bit. You can get an idea of her bike. And there is the battery for hers. And her motor hub is in the front wheel, which is buried under the cloth right now. And hers is also about a 6-speed bicycle. And we got all of our storage shelves and such tools, and we get not as neat and clean as Muzzy, but I don't compare myself to others that much. Okay. Now we're coming into the office. Entry to the office has got a cable car bell. Works pretty good. Okay. And into the office. This is the computer room. We never had a car parked in this garage. It's always been used as storage or an office, whatever else. Okay. So starting over here, we got some of the old videotapes and keep all my computer discs. And I got 2 laptops down here. One old Toshiba, which I like, and a new Gateway, which I do not like. I don't know if you remember my old cars. There was my old Buick Skylark. One of the cars I owned. Another car I owned was that Ford Torino. And a Fastback. And another one was my 1947 Chevy Coupe. So, got these various things and lots of other tape ups. Okay. Anyway, we got my light table here where I've been cutting and still use it for photos somewhat. You can see the light goes on. Alright. And you can watch TV or DVDs or whatever out here. So, got some pennants. First on the upper right is the Green Bay Packers in their Super Bowl championship year. Also, University of Wisconsin, the 2 times they were in the Rose Bowl. And we were there for one of them. And the Chicago Cubs pennant, Chico State, San Diego State. And up here, the 5 San Francisco 49er pennants. Super Bowl 16, Super Bowl 19, 23, 24, and 29. The Niners were in 5 Super Bowls and won all 5. So I think it's quite a record. It was a great era for us. Over here we got the Dell computer, the tower, and got a scanner. Got some extra external hard drives, 2 of those, another one right here. And down below we got a color laser printer. Over on this side we have a dye sublimation photographic printer, and then we got a laser printer, got an inkjet color printer, scanner, and over here is a Macintosh computer, which we use for a number of functions. It ties into all of these other printers. Okay. I got a cabinet full of discs and paper and all kinds of stuff and junk and cameras and things, and a dartboard, which I got to keep brushing up on to stay up with Muzz. Maybe isn't as good with a bad arm, but that's just an excuse. Clem, there's our pictures of Shadow. This was our Shadow, not as big as your hound dog, but definitely much cuter than your hound dog. Oh yeah. And just other stuff and memorabilia of over the years. Okay. And over here we have a lot more pennants. First one of the Salt Lake City Olympics, because I went there and drove bus and attended some events. World Series in San Francisco Giants, California Angels. Giants lost that one. And the Indy 500, which I invited both of you guys to, and you didn't go. And then the last one for Bernie Falls, which is a camping spot here in Northern California. So it's kind of a neat place. Up here I have an Eon turntable, which I'm using to copy a lot of my old albums onto digital. And that works pretty cool. And then my file cabinet full of stuff. So anyway, that kind of concludes the tour. And now you can see everything. You've seen pretty much everything.